My name is Tanner Turner, and today I'm going to be explaining to you the standards of ethical conduct for management accountants. All right, so for starters, there's the Institute of Management Accountants, or the IMA, who have created a code of ethics for management accountants. This is based on a belief that these accountants must perform in the highest regards to ethical conduct for themselves and everyone that they are involved with. To begin, the principles of the IMA include 4 different categories. The first principle, being honesty, is in regards for management accountants to use correct information and to not withhold or distort any information being given to the public or anybody else. The next principle, being fairness, would tie in with honesty. You have to respect your profession and those who you work with in order to maintain the integrity. You have to respect your profession and those who that you do work with in order to maintain the integrity of any given company. The next principle is objectivity. This principle is basically telling the accountants that they are to release results in an unbiased manner, so there is no misleading information to anybody getting the information. The last principle is responsibility. This principle pertains to the responsibility that the accountants have to the public to act in an ethical manner. Alright, so there are also standards that are set by the IMA that have to be followed, and if they are not followed, disciplinary action is a possibility. The first standard is competence. Members must have the knowledge to perform what is asked of them within the rules and regulations that are set. A member must continue their professionalism and keep the integrity of their job to correctly perform their duties. The standard of competence is what a member is expected to be completely clear, concise, and straightforward in the information they are computing and releasing. The next standard is confidentiality. The members have to adhere to the confidentiality rules set by the rules and regulations. Confidential information cannot be used by any member to give an unfair advantage or use information in an unethical manner. It is important to let confidential information stay confidential to stay true to the 4 principles explained by the IMA. The next standard is in regards to the integrity that must be carried out by a member. Any conflicts of interest that arise must be communicated thoroughly in order to not risk tainted information. The profession that they are serving must remain honest and objective in order for it to maintain its total credibility and fairness to those involved. The fourth and final standard is credibility. The members are expected to explain the information they obtain in an honest and fair manner. Any problems within the information must be disclosed completely in the report in order to not mislead the public. If information was altered due to any extenuating circumstances, this must also be disclosed so the member maintains the credibility of the report. Ethical action is very important, and if there are unethical actions being performed, then a resolution needs to be reached. If there is unethical actions happening, then as an employee, you should follow company policy in resolving the problem. If this does not work, then you must go to a supervisor or management who is above the unethical actions being performed. You can also meet with an IMA ethics counselor who can walk you through possible courses of action and steps to take to resolve the issue. You can also take your own legal action pertaining to your specific case, which includes getting your own attorney. An example of how to resolve an ethical conflict would possibly be a management official taking numbers that you as an accountant have given to him and changing them to make the company look more profitable. it would be your job to figure out a way to fix the unethical situation. You could try to speak to a supervisor above the official so the correct information can be released to the public to maintain the business's integrity. That concludes my report. Thanks for listening.